Another thing I would like to say, wait, what is this guy's doing? He was sitting right behind me, now he's just over here. He just showed up out of nowhere, look at him. That was interesting. I'm making a video. He was sitting the whole time next to me on Starbucks. I got out, I started my car, and here he is. They say that in targeting the individual, old men will be involved. But this guy, he's a Chinese man, but he's a very old man. It seems like he have a leg problems. TI community, activate negativity. Check out my following to look at all my other channels if I have it. TI community, targeted individual, listen up, okay? If you're new to these topics, automatically ignore some of these highlights. Here we go. People who are talking about satellite putting laser on their hair and they have a hair loss in their middle head. These people got some issues, okay? They have no good fact. They're not even technical. They just think, they believe on conspiracy, and these are not verified, okay? Now, if you would have looked at my previous video, all my videos, these things are still, some of you might be like, oh, well, I don't believe you. You don't believe me, but I have videos coming for that. So you gonna believe me because you have to believe me what I've been posting on my channels, on these red channels. But there's a lot of other girls and men who are making targeted individual related videos. They're putting some very good fact content. They're putting some really good content about how this targeted individual will take over your seed and don't want you to. That's the truth. They're also saying how they're the white light strategy. That's true. There will be car front of your house with a white light on a very wrong time. True. They will say how the Wi-Fi might act a little weird sometime. True. They will say something about your family could be involved. 100% true. There's a whole bunch of this thing, repeated stuff. When you hear this thing, you know that this could be, it's the truth. But when they say about like a good spirit is watching you, when you hear this type of thing, this video is gonna be about the self-check for people who are into this topic. This is a good video for you to verify that which peoples are making BS content, and then some people who are just, you know, making like fake, false conspiracy related videos who are just gonna make the whole investigation even more worse, okay? So the laser, anything to do with the satellite and the radiation stuff, they say the satellite or how the 5G network is killing us, killing you or targeting you, that's why I'm a target individual. No, these things you're gonna avoid. Anybody make this thing, don't even knock it, don't mix that with my content, all right? Because my one is very serious stuff, okay? Second one, you wanna automatically avoid mind control. Exists. Mind control is 100% exists, but mind control, you know, media, Hollywood is definitely mind control. Those are obviously, you know, it could be funded or not, but we're talking about more instant mind control. When you come to a shop and you used to sit on that chair, somebody else take over the chair and you see some unusual woman who you never seen before. They keep coming in every day, sitting over, taking over that chairs, taking over your parking lot. These are agents, okay? So that's a mind control. You have to see the mind control of that. But when people try to add mind control because of satellite sending radiations or 5G network putting radiations on you, those are fake, okay? Those people, just ignore it, okay? Another fake myth that you have to watch out for this community is you have to watch out for anything with the spirituality. If they try to talk about, hey, bad spirit is watching you, cameras is pointing at you, that's psychological. Those people with a psychological disorder, okay? So those people, or maybe a pre-existing handicapped people might be talking something like that, and then that gonna make your and mine investigation more worse and delayed, because it's like, wait, bro, what are you talking about? That's not something, you're not gonna see me talking about that over here. There's always cameras, there's cameras over here, right? That doesn't mean a bad spirit. And another fake thing I saw was, and just so you know, I have another videos coming very soon if I do have a chance. You know, I'm being overwhelmed with all this project. Another thing I would like to say, wait, what is this guy's doing? He was sitting right behind me, now he's just over here out of nowhere. Look at this guy was sitting right next to me, he just showed up out of nowhere. Look at him, look. This guy was sitting right behind him, now he just like showed up out of nowhere, and he just got out like literally the same time as me. Look. That was interesting. I'm making a video. He was sitting the whole time next to me on Starbucks. I got out, I started my car, and here he is. And that's a very old guy. He's a very old guy. I say that in targeting the individual, old men will be involved. But this guy, he's a Chinese man, but he's a very old man. It seems like he have a leg problems. He's sitting over here. He just really came over, passed by me, starting his own engine, and he was sitting the whole time next to me, and he was pointing, facing toward the window. Now he's here. Like, what the There you go. He didn't even warm up his car. He was sitting right next to me. You see what I mean, guys? So That's another one right there. So that's a fact. That's there's a bunch of older men, older senior citizen are harassing citizen, and they're working as a community policing on their passive time, just so you know. So that was one right in front of it. This guy was really sitting next to me the whole time, pretending like he was really sitting the whole time facing toward the window. He was trying to mock because I look at the window, he was looking at the window. Anyway, so that was good. Okay, I have a video coming very soon regarding this one specific topics. Listen up, is this. So I was searching what is TI community, or define this TI community on a ChatGPT. Listen what the ChatGPT, this is the very first information for online social media. I'm putting this on everywhere. I have a video coming, and just to give you a quick result, this is very upsetting. I don't know what's up, but that's not good. Okay, after so many witnesses, so many recordings, after so many videos, okay, ChatGPT go, oh, currently there is no investigation. I'm gonna show you the screenshot later, but it says that currently there is no hard evidence of what causing the TI community, or is that really exist, but you could be considered as you have a psychological disorder, or it was saying something about, but some people believe that people who believe on targeted TI community or targeted individual may have some sort of epilepsy or some psychological term they were using. When I saw that, I was not happy about that. That is a very sad news. That is a very sad news. Somebody engineered that answer. That's a definitely modified political answer ChatGPT have. I think OpenAI 100%, obviously it's made by people, but that I'm pretty sure 100% OpenAI have a political integrations on it, because that's not a good answer we like to hear. Type it. If you want to try it out, you can type it on a ChatGPT. The what is TI community, or what is targeted individual? What is targeted individual? That is not a good thing, because people who who is a part of that targeted individual, if these agencies are actually in the proxily harassing you, and then people who are witnessing that, hey, there's people doing this, there's agencies doing this to people, and then you do research and you see stuff like that, that is not something we like to hear. That is not a good thing. So if you're new here, type it on your ChatGPT. Either way, people, you do need a ChatGPT account. It's important to have a ChatGPT. Okay, so OpenAI is gonna be either your now friend or future friends, but I don't like that for 1 or 2 use you have to open an account for everything. That's just so annoying. I don't know how many more answers or how many more false or modified answers ChatGPT and other online research had to say. I knew it, that this is what the country is actually heading. You know, anything that happens, or anything that happens for a reason, they call that as a mental. And another last bonus I'm going to say, if you ever hear something like that, any sort of massive attack, any sort of explosion, any sort of attack, they always talk about the mental. This is a new weapon that's getting used. I want everybody to be awake on this topic, specific topic, very important. And another last thing I want to say is that if there is a people with a mental, actual physical mental illness, if people do have a mental illness, but actually they're getting shit done, and they know what they're saying, and they know how to talk straight, and they're top of their game, these peoples are superpower. Protect them under any circumstance. Okay, and just so you know, President Trump and Biden, both of them been used or called or accused for mental, so you know where our country is headed. Over.